Welcome back to Origami Snowman. My name is Matt. Let me adjust a little bit. There we go. Hi, welcome back. Hey, I want to talk about a book. I'm going to talk about two books, but that's two videos, so we're just going to do one at a time. Anyway, starting with the book, the first one, I did mention this at the beginning of the year when I was talking about books I wanted to read, and I finally got around to reading James by Percival Everett. This is a signed edition. I had never heard of this book. My mother-in-law bought it for me for Christmas. It's sort of if you're familiar with the Mark Twain novel, Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Tales of Huckleberry Finn, Huck goes off on a raft. I don't remember what exactly it's called, but Huck Finn is how we colloquially refer to that novel. This is a companion piece. It's kind of a Rosencrantz and Guildenstern kind of situation, if you're familiar with that movie. James is about our friend Jim, who runs off with Huck Finn. That's not how he is referred to simply as Jim. He has another part of the name that I will not speak here. However, this is such an incredible book. It's such an incredible story because it deals with slavery slowly. It builds up. Now we all know that slavery is a horrible thing, an absolute just awful thing. There's literally no good thing you're going to say about it that's going to win me over at all. Period. If you are of the mind that, well, hang on, let's talk about the good parts of slavery. Just, you know what, click off, unsubscribe, go away. Shut up. I don't want you associated with me at all because you're a monster and you're ignorant and I will not entertain you any further. However, if, like me, you grew up very aware that slavery was bad and that was it, just, it's bad. It's bad. People are human beings. They're not property. It's bad. This does such a great job of saying, let's sit down and let's unpack it. Let's make these people very human and very relatable. And you're going to not just know that slavery is bad in the end, you're going to be outraged by it. You are going to feel why it's bad. He does such a great job of, he's not woe is me. He's not, oh, pity party. People are monsters. People have the capacity for great cruelty. And it's all right here. And it makes you really feel how ignorant people can be. Even the people who are against slavery, one guy, he's against it, but he doesn't go so far as to consider himself an abolitionist. And then he shows just how ignorant and how limited his scope of understanding of humanity is in the way that he treats James. It's really fascinating. It's just a veritable buffet of ways that we fail each other. And it never loses its humanity. I never once felt guilty for the role my ancestors might have played in this ugly part of our history. It's merely an indictment of doing things because that's the way we've always done them. But it's incredible. It's incredible the way that the slaves have their own world almost. They literally have their own language. They know how to talk to the slave owners to protect themselves because, white people like to feel smart. So we got to talk in a way to make them feel smart. We can't solve their problems. We just walk them to the door and let them figure it out, and it's very upsetting. It's very, it will make your skin crawl to see the way these people are treated. And highly recommend it. It's a quick read. I mean, real quick read. And it'll stick to you. It will. Now, the story of James is powerful. But the role that the ignorance of the slave owners plays, that's what sticks to you. It's like getting grease on you. It's not going to wash off easy. And it has made me it's made me question, how do I treat people? You know, not just people of different races, but how do I treat other people? Am I treating them like equals? Am I treating, you know, regardless of their gender, regardless of their age, regardless of their position, am I treating people as equals? It's a really, really good wake-up call, I think, for anybody who feels like maybe they want to be better. If you don't want to be a better person, don't bother. Don't bother with any of this. But if you're wondering, hey, what's a different perspective I can take on this? This book is incredible. James by Percival Everett. Yeah. Anyway, it kind of in the same vein of To Kill a Mockingbird, in that way of like, how am I treating people? How am I looking at situations that don't involve me? It really is an important book, and I highly recommend checking it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all to pieces, and I hope to see you in the very next video. So long.